But I might just put this one out like that after that. All right, I got another issue. And see, folks, in this particular segment, now we're gonna tie in all these issues that we had. But I gotta address there's two more elephants in the room that I gotta address. The Tekashi 6ix9ine shit versus Meek Mills.
Oh man.
I hate to even use this, but let's go for it. Tekashi 6ix9ine is right in a way. I can't deny the truth.
Could you elaborate on what the situation and what he was right about? So
all right. Now him jumping out on Meek wasn't fashionable. That wasn't cool. That was some Tekashi 6ix9ine fake ass shit. You know, you can't expect a fake ass motherfucker to do no real ass shit overnight. You understand what I'm saying? But since he got a free pass to play, you know, he ain't gotta be an undercover FBI agent. He you know, he Ace Ventura out here. Everybody know he a pet detective.
Man.
So to even entertain that goddamn fool is on you. You understand? I think Meek did the right thing but Meek also got to turn that faucet off on his mouth. Meek, you gotta chill, dog. You always talking. You need to shut the fuck up, bro. Hang with Michael Kraft and them, bro, and just live your life. You understand me? Because everybody gonna come at you because they mad. Because they can't figure out how you making your moves. So when you got to do like Tekashi 6ix9ine, just all of a sudden jump on your heels, backtrack off of some previous shit and get on your heels, you got to understand that's something bigger at work than this him. He was sunk for you to get you a reaction. And see, from where I'm from in New Orleans, we call that building a case. See, now with the reaction that the whole world got, now that's a case being built on you. So the smart thing you did was walk away. But you got to know your surroundings. What I mean by Tekashi was right. How the fuck can y'all place me on an island as king of the rats when the very people y'all working for or working with are, by newspaper clippings, by FBI definitions, what's the word they use? Important, significant, informants. So this is a situation where real goes wrong because Tekashi ain't lying. Where's the lie? See, and that's what happens with people. We could dislike a person so much till we forget that even if they're telling the truth, it's still the truth, whether we don't like who it's coming from, right?
That's a fact.
You know, and God forbid that I mention my idol name in this, but you too, son. Fuck it. You too, Jay. Fuck it. I just buried myself. Fuck it. It's all right. You too, Jay. I'd rather tell the truth, huh? Huh?
That's the whole thing right there. Like, I look at a Troy Ave situation and how him and Mike Son was going back and forth, and a lot of people were trying to say Troy Ave a sucker because he was gonna snitch and all this other shit. But to find out the guy that he had the incident with, I forgot the guy's name or whatever. But anyway, the guy he had the issue with,
Taxstone?
Yeah, Taxstone. He
fake.
He fucking talking. So once you already breaking that code of you over here talking, that man supposed to just be quiet and just this whole gangster shit. Y'all niggas need to chill with that shit.
It's never been gangster.
Yo, it's just,
gangster is like a pair of shoes.
Man,
everybody's shoes gonna fit different.
That's all it is, for real.
For real. Now here I go. I ain't condoning one aspect of it. All right? Grandpa told me a long time ago. There was a situation where we used to go, you know, on Canal Street. We was young boys, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. We've been off the post. And we used to go to all the hotels and, you know, the tourists will leave their purses and shit down at the swimming pools, and we'll get bad roads and we'll take, but everybody got caught but me. Right? True story. My cousin Tracy's still allowed to tell you. My mom too and my auntie. You understand? They still allowed to tell the story. And I had made it all the way to Canal Street. Security guards started calling my name. Lazarus Reed, come here. I'm like, what y'all know my name? So we gets back to the security office. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas sitting there like Mumford, you dig? And I'm like, he said, well, thank you for hiding us, because you was gone. We didn't even know who you was. A situation that repeated itself a few times in my life. But this particular incident, my grandpa sat down and he told me like this. He said, because I refused to say anything. My cousin Tracy could verify that to this day. I refused to say anything. Took my lick like a man. I didn't know them. So they called my grandpa. My grandpa whooped on me. You did, but he told me, he said, I respect it, but you're stupid. You understand? They had already told. He said, ratting is when you and a person do something together and you get caught and they don't, and you bring their name up. That's ratting. But once a motherfucker done already crossed that line, and you done got away scot-free and they drag you in it, now it's called saving your ass. Long as you don't implement nobody else, right? Me and you the ones getting in trouble. Them dudes that was with us, they gone. So for whatever reason, you chose me out the bunch to isolate. Now it's all on me. I could continue down to juvie and do these 2 years, get juvenile life or whatever the crime states. I could simply say, man, he a motherfucking lie. Now, when you go to giving specific instances about the crime, then that's ratting. What Tekashi 6ix9ine did was ratting. You dig? What Desiree Desiree Perez, what she did was ratting. That's facts. That's facts. She got caught, couldn't handle it, took down the whole mafia, and was given the dubious distinction of celebrated informant.
And these dudes waiting to put her right in. Man, I don't. This whole hip hop rap thing, man. This, like I said, this whole snitching and all that stuff is just. It's like a big ass play to me. Like, I look at it and just be like, damn, yo, are these dudes serious about all the stuff that they talking? Are they really about it? Are they really walking that line? That, y'all, man, there's a lot of fake shit going on out there, man. And what pisses me off is that they influencing a lot of the kids with it. That's right now why everything's the Wild Wild West. Like, you got a bunch of people that either was really doing stuff or probably wasn't doing nothing, and they expressing it. Like, if you look at Tekashi 6ix9ine, how wild he talk, he doesn't tell you about any consequences for being that wild person. Nowadays, if you look at that, if you look at hip hop back in the day, they will tell you consequences of doing such and such stuff. Mm-hmm. He just rolling with the punches, just keep doing his rah-rah stuff, and he's showing other kids that, okay, it's cool to just be rah-rah, rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? But they not telling you that he got goddamn security, like a goddamn president protecting him. Mm-hmm. But still, at the end of the day, yo, he gonna run into the wrong one when they ain't gonna care about that security, and everybody gonna get touched. Mm-hmm. Like, but man, it is what it is.
Let's hope not.
But listen, I wouldn't even do no detailed security for that man. I'm like, for who? The dude out there that's running around acting like this? Oh, nah, I'm good. If y'all paying me some super top notch,
I'm about to tell you, you gotta see them checks.
You gotta pay me some.
Let me tell you something. When the U.S. government pay, they just gave $100 million motherfuckers $1,400.
Man, yo,
all right, they got bank. So it don't. But at the end of the day, as the show title name, H.A.M, History, Art, and Music. See, all this comes from somewhere. All this comes from somewhere, because a lot of these rappers that, you know, Master P and Russell Simmons once wanted to eradicate the word nigga from hip hop vernacular. And Jay-Z was the leader of saying, y'all out y'all mind. Y'all made a fortune off this very word. Now you want to take that word and make it none and void. That's the reason why on his song, Say Hello, salute Jay. On his song, Say Hello, that's when I'm going to stop saying the word bitch. Bitch! You hear me? That's when I'm going to stop cussing the day where shit is equal. You understand what I'm saying? So through the history of the music, these kids was taught by people who didn't follow the code. How Ricky Ross said when he realized that is the game. Ratting is part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like when rappers stopped being entertainers and became role models. That's when it took a turn for the bad. Yeah. Because you already got a bunch of... They stand at a goddamn microphone and spit rhetoric from a world around them. Then it got to the point where now you got to actually live what you rap. That don't make no sense. Huh? Brian Gumbo ain't never played no football, tennis, basketball. Stephen A. Smith neither. You understand what I'm saying? But yet still they are some of the most celebrated commentators of their era, of their profession. So why as an MC I gotta actually then bust a nigga? Hey, why it can't be in their localism? Why it can't be a metaphor? Why I actually... So now when you think about it, rap from the beginning to now has taught these kids that, all right, here go the 3 things you got to survive. First, you got to survive the gang initiation. You got to survive the drug war. And you got to go to jail. And it's a bonus if you get shot, stabbed. You survive all that, you can sell a record. Get the fuck. Man. So you mean to tell me, so that's the reason why the music ain't that good no more, because the less talented people, you know, a lot of people talking about, because I don't write no more. That's a sign of illiteracy. A lot of you niggas just illiterate. You can't write. You can't spell. You understand what I'm saying? So now is an attack on the people who write. Y'all sit around and say, well, Jay-Z don't write. Don't you believe that bullshit? You understand? If you check out the Black Album, his mama told you he was used to sit at the table and beat on the table to write rhymes. He'll tell you he used to write rhymes. But it's like Kobe Bryant shooting 1,000 free throws. Once you done lived so much and you done did something so much, you're not freestyling no more. He's taking bits and pieces of his vernacular that he done built up over a year and piecing it together. There's a difference between standing there mumbling some shit till it sound right. Yeah. Feel me? And it's like, through the history of all the music of things, it's like, I don't blame these young children for being mad. These niggas is crazy. No guidance.
No structure.
No structure. Now everybody is turning on what they said was real. Everybody turning on what's up. So Tekashi, I don't fuck with you. Let this be known. Hernandez, what's his first name?
Shit, I don't know.
Anthony or some bullshit like that. Mr. Hernandez, you are what rap has become. You are what rap has become. Colorful opinion with an empty voice. All flair. No substance. Meek raps with substance. But his let me tell you something. This is just my opinion. That's the reason why they got a new artist out every other day. This boy spent $24 million to get a piece of jewelry forged in his head. Like, now you talk about, you asked me about the Jordans, nigga. What I told you, a pair of Jordans every couple of months ain't got nothing to do like a $700 a month. See, $24 million to look like Vision.
Yo, I don't know what's like the thinking process of these dudes. I don't even know what's going on.
$24 million.
I see niggas wearing purses now, like
$24 million.
for a piece of stone in your forehead. Yo. Yo, you really gotta have
No guidance.
yo.
You really gotta have
freestyling life, like
you freestyling life. That's that. Look, I don't never knock a nigga for what they do with their bread. It's theirs. They do what they want. I ain't knocking him. But $24 million, dog. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. They got people worth billions, don't got houses cost that much.
Man.
Come on, baby. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. And I gotta elaborate on this. Y'all see the big money folding and all that shit y'all doing and them big bags of money. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me give y'all a lesson on that. That's how you know your money ain't worth nothing. Because never in the history of the world anybody has able to been showing off that kind of money without somebody on their asses. That's the reason why they constantly on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Because the value of the money is losing. So they don't care what you guys do with that. You know what I'm saying? They know you making yourselves targets for other situations out here. You know, it used to be cool to keep 20, 30 bands in your pocket, but now y'all walk around with $300,000-$400,000 at a time. For what? For what?
Oh, and I want to elaborate on that.
Speak.
The money losing value. Think about it. They giving that shit away right now.
Giving it away.
Heavy. Think about that. Why
So
are they giving?
Because it don't matter.
Especially us. Why are they giving? We getting a piece of the pie right now. When it comes to money, think about that. Something ain't right about that. The way they giving it away. Think about this COVID-19 situation, and think about all the money that people are getting right now. That, like I said, they're giving it away. If you can't think past that, you can't understand, understand, none of that, can't help you. You're not a thinker like how we think. We think outside the box. So you got to put that together, piece it together, do your research and think about that. Like, damn, why is they giving away money like this? Like, man, wasn't when COVID-19 started, everybody was living it up with them that money that was flowing in left and right. Just everybody was getting them checks or you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Now check this out, little brother. Check this out. I'm about to show my age again. I lived through Katrina. And that was the first time in the American history they were dropping that much money. And let me tell you something what these poor souls was doing. These poor souls was getting anywhere from $1,800 to $50,000 per person. And guess what they were doing?
Buying drugs, liquor, weed, clothes, stuff that probably didn't matter, had no value, no land. Not buying no land. No land. No land. We gotta step our game up, bro. Go ahead. What they was buying, man? What they was buying?
Brother, you've been black 30 plus years. You hit the nail on the head. I ain't got to say. That's why I closed mine and shut up. Man. I said he wasn't there. He called it. He got the nail on the head. Man. They bought everything in the world. I put it in one of my poems this other week. He said, how can I cry when there's a man of God inside? The crawfish and crabs gave us a sense of Cajun pride, but that same false security caused us to die. A barge ran the levee and brought on the tides. $4,300, and all they brought was rides, cars, glasses, purses. I don't know. Nobody bought no land with that money.
Shit that devalues.
The minute they bought it. They got two sucker ass. I ain't gonna get into that as person, but they know what I did with my money and their money. I turned it into all to them. Ooh, and they put that feel my back, little brother. Real shit. I work my ass off with that little money. Y'all both know who I'm talking about. I'll never make y'all famous. That goes against the code. But that being said, through the history of the music, we gotta try to find a way to make these shows make it make sense, cause we elaborated on some issues that's current topics.